عارفة أحلى حاجة فيكي. I know, I thought my hair looked good, but now that I look at it, it looks like a freaking mess, especially on video. Um, yes, so today has been a wonderful day. I started out this morning just like walking around, doing all these things. Now I'm just going to bring coffee from downstairs, drink the slightest bit, and then start working. I have to start, if I were to improve anything about myself, one is going to be shoulders down. Like, I feel like a lot of the time, my shoulders are so up because of like, I don't know what I'm doing, but just like shoulders down. Another thing that I have to improve is being perseverant. So, putting yourself to studying a lot more, and yeah, having a life balance, but at the same time being able to study more, setting up timers, being on self-discipline, being consistent and self-discipline. Yes, and I learned that perseverance overweighs intelligence. Another thing that I've learned on a very quick basis is that whenever you want something from someone, treat them normally. Don't treat them extra good. Don't treat those people like, oh, they're my teacher or anything. Like, if somebody, remember, every time you treat somebody overly well, just remember what happened with that lady in the desk over in Miami. Just remember, you know exactly what I'm remembering, but when you treat people too good because you think they're giving you a favor, you end up really getting stabbed in the back. So, what you really need to do is that when you need something off of somebody, treat them neutrally, like super neutrally. If they're mean, you turn mean, okay? Mean equals mean, okay? So if they say something, just don't be afraid of like straight up, like, don't be afraid of fighting with them. That's the important part. And there's no need to fight. You don't ever raise your voice at anybody. It just makes you look wrong. The minute you start screaming, the minute you start looking wrong. A lot of the time back in the day, I used to think if you don't scream back, you look weak. But no, you must remain calm. That's thing number one. Thing number two is try to avoid fights with people. However, like if somebody's straight up like fighting with you, talk to them slow and exit the situation. It's very important that you make you most of your time in a positive place, okay? hmm That's another thing. Yeah, but if somebody, you need something from somebody, treat them normally, neutrally. Don't treat them overly good. Not even this much. This much will make them think that what they're doing is such a big deal. The reason I'm telling myself that is because when you treat them well, you make them think that what they're doing is such a big deal. Okay? What they're doing is not such a big deal. I don't need to be treating them any different. Just treat them normally. And once you treat them normally, that's it. You just continue on, treat them normally, like anybody else, as if they're not doing anything, and make them feel the following when somebody's giving you a lot. Make them feel that anybody else would have done the same as what they're doing. Make them feel that anybody else is capable of doing what they're doing, that what they're doing is not anything special. So, this is really important for me to realize. Um, That's it. And don't talk a lot with them. Make sure you cut conversation as much as you can. Yeah. What else? Be very alert, be very smart, and what else? That's it. Just go study.